Welcome to Tuesday, 28th November 2017, and navigating your day. So today is the 28th, and 2 and 8 is a 10, which is a 1. So in Jinshin Jitsu, 1 came into the universe meaning the prime mover, that impetus that moves us forward. 1 is also complete because 1 is a whole. 10 is the limitless outpouring of energy or the warehouse of abundance. That's safety engine lock number 10. 19, which is also a 1, is authority and leadership. So today we're at 28. Now there isn't a safety engine lock 28, but 28 is the next 1 in the number sequence. So you can see that the theme of the 1 is complete. We are complete as we are. 10 is the limitless outpouring of life's abundance. And so we are able to connect to the abundant energy of the universe when we are resonating with the 1. 19 is authority and leadership, meaning that I can step into the authority and leadership and take responsibility for my life. In other words, my life is my own to lead, and I can actually take ownership of that. And then today we're at 28, so that's an even more rarefied form of the 1, and that's a combination of all of these characteristics and traits. So today we have the potential to truly resonate with our oneness, with the oneness between us and everyone else, the interconnectedness of everything. You and I are one. Me and the world are one. We're all reflections of one another, and at our essence and our core, we are all the same. We're all individual expressions of that unique essence, but actually at our core, we are all connected. And so what we do to ourselves, we do to everyone else. What we do to everyone else, we do to ourselves. And this includes what we think, what we say, how we judge, and our perceptions. So in the root of the life map today, we have 1, 2, 1. So we have 2 air numbers, 2 of the 1s, and 1 is very much, this is mine, this is my way, I know the way, I know what's best for my life. And 2, which is, what do you think? 2 is more about the other. So we have this paradox between, I almost want to say narcissism and altruism, okay? So in other words, it's all about me or it's all about you. And so all about me might actually win slightly today, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It becomes problematic when it becomes totally egoically driven, and we then become super sensitive, and we feel like we're not being supported, and we're not getting the validation that we need, and we're not actually in the limelight enough, and no one's noticing us, and why am I invisible to everybody? Well, you know what? You're invisible to everybody when you're invisible to yourself. So you can't change the perceptions of other people. You can only change or integrate what's going on with you. And today we have the opportunity to integrate this balance between looking after me and looking after you, about self-care and care for others, about self-nurture and nurturing others. That's sort of the theme that's happening in the root of the life map today. Fortunately, our helper today is the 4, and 4 is an earth number, so it'll bring a bit of stability to the volatility of the 1s. 1s can be very volatile, so you might find yourself becoming very impatient, very snappy, very short with people today. So guard against that. Fortunately, if you find that happening, you can draw on that calming, earthing energy of the 4, which puts boundaries down, which says just take a deep breath, which helps you to see the big picture so that you don't get so mired in the details, right? So you might be having a bad week, but in the grand scheme of things, you're probably having a more than okay life, right? So just because this week is getting you down doesn't mean your whole life is getting you down. And 4 enables you to step out of your current situation and appreciate the big picture. 4 is also the visionary. So 4 can help you get a vision for your life. That's the big picture. In the grand scheme of things, how important is this really, this thing that's getting you down, or this person that's getting you down right now? 4 is about integrity. 4 is about uncovering lies, right? 4 will help you uncover your blind spots when it's in this position. The villain of today is the 5. So 5 in the villain position means that we overanalyze, we overthink, and we actually end up freaking out, right? So 5 overthinks, it's that analysis paralysis. We overthink it, we go round and round in circles, we can't find a solution, we start feeling like we are a caged animal that's trapped. And that then spirals our anxiety. We go into sympathetic dominance in our nervous system. We hit the fight or flight or freeze mode, which means we become highly ineffective. So if you find yourself freaking out today and feeling like that, take a deep breath. Center yourself in terms of trying to earth yourself. So put your feet on the ground. If you can, literally put them on the earth or the lawn. Lie on the ground if you can. Do some deep breathing. Enable yourself to ask yourself, how important is this really? Okay. Is going around in circles helping me find a solution? No. Have I been in this situation before? Yes. Did I manage to get out of it? Yes. 9 times out of 10, that is actually the answer. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here. Yes. So if I could get out of it before, I can get out of it again. Right? So that kind of thinking and rationalizing will potentially make you feel better. And of course, getting in touch with how you feel. Just allow yourself to be anxious. If you have a situation in your life that you're finding overwhelming, stop trying to be brave and positive and just allow yourself to feel the negative emotion. So you know what? If you've got to be miserable for a couple of days, that's not the end of the world. So allow yourself to feel the emotion, appreciate that that's what it is, that you're actually just anxious. And then hold the vision for what it is that you would like the outcome to be, all right? And so just focus on that. So not pretending that you're not feeling grim. You don't have to be positive. You just have to keep the end in mind and hold the tension of where you are right now. So safety energy lock number 1 and 19 are both on the thumb, and safety energy lock number 10 is on the index finger. So you can hold your thumb, which harmonizes your stomach and spleen organ function energy. That brings a balance between thinking and feeling. If you find yourself being really anxious today and overthinking, the thumb is your finger. The index finger is number 10. So if your warehouse of abundance feels like it's empty and you cannot connect to that abundance of the universe, index finger is the finger for you, and it will also harmonize your bladder and kidney organ function energy and any subconscious fear that you have about your security. Or you can hold safety energy lock number 19, which is here, you can't really see here on the elbow creases. You can hold safety energy lock number 19, and 19 helps to open the entire waistline. So you have a choice of what to do today if you find yourself being overwhelmed. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.